What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Friday, April 25th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. I'm going to have an MLB pickoff play on the board on Friday. I'm going to have that as part of my MLB 5-pack. And I'm going to have an NHL power play on the board as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use that promo code because we have a lot of action. Like I said, MLB all weekend. We're going to have NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs. So use the promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase. But we're here to talk about a 3-game NHL card. Had some exciting NHL action. A couple blowouts on Thursday. Didn't necessarily have the best day with the wraparound. The Leafs came through, at least if nothing else. But it's fine. We're going to bounce back on it today. We're going to get the job done. So you guys know the drill. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game comes to us from the Bell Center, where the Montreal Canadiens take on the Washington Capitals, where the Caps have a 2-0 series lead. And I think they build on it here. Montreal, it just unfortunately feels like this moment is just too big for the Canadiens. Give them credit, give them kudos. This is a young team that went on a playoff run, and I think under Marty St. Louis, as long as they can keep this momentum going, keep this core together, they are going to be a team that we are going to see in the playoff picture for many years to come. But the problem is right now, they're just up against a stronger Capitals team that just finds ways to get the job done, as they have for a lot of the season. I've said it time and time again on the wraparound. I've said it on our morning shows. I think that the tandem of Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren in goal for Washington, especially Logan Thompson, who's playing really, really well right now, is one of the more underappreciated, underrated goalie tandems in the NHL. And I just think that Logan Thompson is making a name for himself in Washington. He did very well in different sequences in Vegas and just over different periods of time. I think he's going to instill himself as the number one in Washington for the next little bit. I just think that Washington, like I said, is the better team. They keep finding ways to get it done. I think they get it done here as well. I'm going to take the Washington Capitals on the money line in this one. Now we head to the Prudential Center, where the New Jersey Devils take on the Carolina Hurricanes. And, the thing is here in this matchup is that you have two teams that sort of have something going against them in this matchup. You have the Carolina Hurricanes, who have lost 7 straight on the road going back to the latter part of the regular season. And you have a New Jersey Devils team that's lost 6 of 7, including their 2 playoff games in this series, and have scored 2 goals or less in all 6 of those losses. So it's sort of which is the lesser of two evils in this game. And for me, the lesser of two evils is that I still trust the Carolina Hurricanes, who have been able to score goals in spots on the road. It's just that they've struggled to keep the puck out of the net, but that was also because they were kind of coasting at the end of the season, being locked into their 2 seed in the Metro Division. They weren't really jumping anybody, so they gave their goaltenders a bit of a break. But we're seeing in the first couple games of this series how good Carolina's goaltending room is. Frederik Andersen has been able to rise up and be the number one that this Hurricanes team has needed. Like I said, 1 goal allowed in back-to-back games, and it just feels like the New Jersey Devils are just simply overmatched here. Now, the Devils, they've actually been a better road team than they have been at home this season, which is why it's alarming. It should be alarming for them that they are down 0-2 in this series right now. But I just think that, right now, the Carolina Hurricanes just feel like the far better team in this matchup. So I'm going to lean towards the Hurricanes on the money line right now, around -160. Our final matchup comes to us from Rogers Place, where the Edmonton Oilers take on the Los Angeles Kings. And it feels like we're in sort of do or die mode for the Edmonton Oilers, which is why they're favored at home here. And, they've been a really, really strong home team as well this season. 25-13-3 are the Oilers at home. And if you've watched the Los Angeles Kings, you can see that they have been a completely different team on the road compared to at home. On the road this season, just 17-19-5 compared to the home mark, where they've been one of the best home teams in the NHL. But the thing for me in this game is that I gave the Oilers the benefit of the doubt in game 2. I said, look, if you're going to win this series, I think you're going to have to, you're going to have to win one on the road, and you don't want to go down 0-2 at any point in this series because then you'll give the Kings all sorts of momentum going into Edmonton. The thing is, though, the Oilers have had chances to get their revenge. We talk about quick revenge spots on the morning show all the time. But we're talking now about the Kings winning 4 games against the Edmonton Oilers, including the 2 in the playoffs. 4 straight wins against the Oilers in a span of 18 days. The Kings are just beating the crap out of the Edmonton Oilers right now. And while the Oilers made things interesting in Game 1, LA just stomped all over Edmonton in Game 2. Like I said, you never want to count out a guy like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, and you never want to do it after a blowout loss because you just think that probably adds fuel to the fire. But for me, I don't like what I've seen from the Edmonton Oilers, from their goaltending in recent games, and I think that the Los Angeles Kings could be a sneaky value play to take a 3-0 series lead on the road here. I know in this wraparound I've taken all the teams that have the series leads here, but this is just the way that these matchups are looking to me on Friday. So I'm going to lean towards the Kings on the money line in this one to round out the card. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Friday, April 25th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz Premium. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys